Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Janine, and I'm a psychic reader and life coach with a deep love for helping people find their way. By day, I am a therapist, and so in my readings, I weave a lot of intuition and psychology to bring you guidance, and that is both soulful and grounded. So if you found yourself here, it's no accident. Maybe you're feeling a little lost, a little anxious, or unsure of your path ahead. So through this reading, I am going to try to bring you a little bit more clarity. Today's reading is an interactive reading, as I call it, and you're going to be choosing from one of these three piles. Today's reading is all about love. Basically, it's all about romantic love, right? How to find it if you don't have it, and how to keep it if you have it, okay? These messages are going to bring more clarity into your love life situation today. So I want you to take a deep breath and connect with one of these three piles. In the meantime, let me tell you that I'll be using a lot of elements here for this reading. I'm going to be using tarot, but also oracles and my charms over there to help guide you. And one of these cool instruments that I have is my tea leaf reading, which I'll be including here today. So in order to pick one of these piles, you can pick from the crown, the smile, or the lips. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions. Okay, let's dive into it. Okay, everyone, so if you chose the crown, this is your reading. Okay, so let's take a look at tarot first. All right, souls. Okay, so it seems that for the ones who picked up this pile, you've been having a good time, and I see that it is kind of easy for you to find love, right? And if you have a partner right now, it seems that overall things have been okay. However, there has been some secrets around that's going to make you, or it's making you confused and have some doubts about your relationship. Now, if you don't have it, this can also mean that that you're feeling good single, and that for some reason in the past you had trauma, relationship trauma or childhood trauma that doesn't help you when it comes to starting a relationship or maintaining, keeping one. Okay, so let's see. So it seems that if you have a relationship right now and you chose this pile, the pile of the crown, you're longing for past. You're longing for past times. It seems that things were not that easy between the two of you, but after all, you made the efforts to make it happen, to make it work. But usually there is a longing for the past somehow. Okay? And so this is what the cards are showing me with tarot. Let's ask, how is it gonna end? Okay. So it's a good ending of the reading. I would say that whatever happens in your relationship right now, you're going through some sort of status quo, right? Some sort of like a, not a blockage, but like like peace maybe, or the status quo also mean that is stuck, and it's not moving forward. However, these cards are telling me that it will move forward. The relationship will have more abundance in love and also in money. Okay, so if you are married or if you have a current relationship or you live with someone, it seems that your relationship will continue to move forward, and there's a lot of prosperity in that relationship. Now, if you're seeking love, this also means that as a single person, it probably you want to keep it that way for the moment, or at least until you feel that you have something to offer to the other person. Okay, so that's what the tarot cards are saying. Let's move on to believe in your own magic oracle cards. Let's see what comes out. Let's choose one of these. Okay, feather. Think first before you judge. Okay, so if you are in a current relationship and you're having some challenges, always try to think first before you judge. Maybe take things into consideration. Maybe think a little bit more about what you want to say. And remember this card, think before you judge. So be light, be like a feather, right? So beautiful card for that matter. Let's see what the psychic tarot for the heart has for you. Okay, and the card is feeling alone. All right, so this also can be a little bit of what we were saying over here, that things between the two of you haven't been, that easy. And probably you're feeling a little bit stuck if you have a relationship. And this card is making sense for what it is showing up here, right? Right in this part. If you are seeking love, and as I said before, it seems that you are probably enjoying solitude or enjoying being single, but sometimes you're feeling alone. And what this card means is that, seek the light, seek to understand where these feelings are coming from. And it's always an opportunity to, make a little risk, jump into this river and cross the river. There's light in the other side of the river. So sometimes feeling alone has to do with making the decision to, to go and seek, right? So that's a beautiful card as well. And let's see what the Oracle of the Roses have to show you. Let's see. I love this oracle. It's so beautiful. All right. The Sensualist. Okay. This is a beautiful card. So this oracle, this message is bringing you somehow to your attention to, maybe you need a little bit of a makeover. Maybe you need to visit your stylist again. Maybe you want to learn something new. Maybe you want to make yourself a little bit more interesting and fun. So the sensualist, usually the message is, go and seek something that will bring you joy, but as well, maybe you can learn something and use it in your benefit, right? To attract. Use it in benefit for you to feel more confident. And so That's what this message is bringing to you. All right, so let's see what the tea leaves can show you as well. Now, these are a lot of cards here. I'm going to try to shuffle these a little bit. And I am going to pick one card. All right, the nest. What a beautiful card. It says, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So if you have already, your partner, probably, you are seeking to make this family bigger, or bring in children into the family, have some fruits, right? Have your nest ready. This card also means pregnancy, the possibility of pregnancy. So if you have a loving partner, and you want to have a baby, this is probably the right time. If not, you know what to do, right? You need to take care of yourself. But this is the message of the universe is bringing to you. How, building this family is important to you. So if you've been having a little bit of trouble here, like if there's some secrets in the family or secrets with your love partner and you are in doubt, remember that the tarot cards are also saying that this is going to go away. I mean, this is something that you need to work on, and try. If you like the past better, maybe it's time to look into the future, get unstuck, be productive, and work on your relationship in order to bring this nest to fruition, right? Now, if you are single and you're seeking love and you know that this nest is important to you, then remember the feeling alone card, and maybe it's time for you to take some risks and to look outside the box, right? And to maybe cross this river and find love, which is on the other side. Sometimes we need to take risks. Sometimes we have to get out of the comfort zone if you want to have a different result, right? If you are doing exactly the same things, you're not going to have the same, you're only going to have the same results. So feeling alone is not just a card that is telling you, yeah, I'm feeling alone. It's also a card that says, get out there. It's time for you to get some clarity and take some risks. Okay? Beautiful. Now we're going to do a charm reading. So hold on tight. Okay, crown people, let's do our charm reading. And so let me just get a few of these. And I got the map for clarity to see how that falls into your love life. Let's see. Okay. So we got a lot here to talk about. So there's 4 quadrants. There's avoiding, there's look again, there's clarity, and there's hidden. It seems that, okay, we got things in the center as well, and some charms in clarity. And the sun is between look again and clarity, which is beautiful there. All right. So let me explain a little bit what's going on here. So let's see. So for you guys who have a current relationship, who are in a relationship, things that bring you, let's see, clarity. Things that bring you clarity are pretty much the willingness of transformation. You have the butterfly, and butterflies are usually representing transformation. So it's probably a time to bring in maybe more fun, maybe more conversation into the relationship, maybe something new. The other thing that's going to bring a lot of clarity into the relationship is bring more trust. If you are experiencing issues, secrets, or unspoken issues, I think it's time for you guys to talk about it. Now, the center of the universe, there are three charms there, which is be strong, the owl, that means wisdom, and this is sort of like a sign, like it's a success, money, happiness. So this is at the center of your universe. And so what that means is that you still have a lot of abundance. You still have a lot of things to enjoy. You are a strong, very strong couple, and you have both a lot of wisdom that you can use to make your lives better. Okay, so what does it mean to bring clarity and look again, and the sun in the middle? Well, it means that it's time to talk. It's time to bring light into the relationship, and no secrets at all. Look again, look into your heart. So there is a key. This is beautiful. It's a key with a key to your heart, right? So, so maybe it's time to unlock that heart. Maybe it's time to open up a little bit more. Maybe you have been keeping this love to yourself, and in order to, I don't know, maybe you've been protecting yourself. That's what I want to say. Maybe you have been protecting yourself a little bit and not wanting to be more vulnerable. So basically, you can give the keys to your heart to this person, for that person to truly have the opportunity to shine and to bring love and happiness into your life. Now, things to avoid, I would say, they're a very good charm. It means opportunities, opening up to new ideas or new things. But it also means that you can lock things, right? You got two keys in the reading. So that means that probably you're protecting something. Probably you are protecting yourself from being hurt. And it's not time for this, right? If you want to be able to keep this relationship. Now, avoid also, the broom usually symbolizes witches, or cleaning spaces, or I don't know, getting rid of stuff. I don't know. I would be careful maybe in these circumstances, to get rid of things that are not yours maybe, and there are more his or hers. Anyways, avoid locking your heart. Avoid also protecting too much of yourself, and even though it's tempting to look into new perspectives or new people into trying to find another relationship, maybe this is not just the right time. Okay, bring more trust. So trust is going to help you bring clarity and transformation into your relationship. And the last portion of the map is what's hidden. So I got a computer, and I also got Aries. So Aries also, what I'm picking up from my intuition is what's hidden. There's a conversation hidden, or there is maybe something that happened in social media and it's a secret, or the other partner is maybe writing to third parties or to people that is outside of the relationship. And also, there's some anger picking up into the relationship. So we want to make sure that we talk about these things. You still have a lot of possibilities to have this relationship strong and to move forward to a better phase, right? So, and if you're not with a partner, let's say you are, seeking love, it also applies to you because, if you're protecting yourself too much from love, it's going to be hard to find someone. And I know you're strong. I know you're still happy, even though you're not in a relationship. But if you're seeking love, the vulnerability part, even if it's scary, it's important, right? So it's also calling you to transform yourself a little bit, to bring more light into your life, have clarity, maybe go outside. The sun is also, this is such a beautiful charm. It's also seeking for you to go out and be in nature, right? And what's hidden, well, maybe you're going to know this person through a group or social media, or I don't know, maybe a dating site. So this is what your charm reading is showing today. I hope you liked it. Let's move on to the next reading. Okay, so if you chose the smiley face, this reading is for you. And remember, our question of the day is, what do I need to know in order to keep love, or in order to find love in my life? So let's ask Tarot a little bit about that situation. All right. Okay, dear friends, let's see. All right. So if you have a partner already, I do see that this is it looks like a long relationship, and if it's not, it's going to be a long relationship. I do see that there's a lot of productivity in terms of people working a lot and people securing, your futures financially. And I do see also a lot of balance in this relationship, which is very nice because that keeps the relationship going, right? I do see that one of you, I don't like to speak of like conservative relationships only, right? So this applies to everybody, also LGBTQ readings. But one of you here is maybe the masculine figure is a little bit more protective, more, I would say he is a beautiful person inside. I can say that this person is very sensitive, it's very fragile sometimes, but this person is protecting themselves from being vulnerable or from being hurt. And the way they do that is by being a little bit, in the bad side, a little bit more authoritarian. I don't mean that they are that way, but sometimes they tend to be the one who organizes or keeps everything under their management, or they like to take a more productive position in terms of keeping the finances together, right? However, this is the best combination of tarot cards because we have the Empress and the Emperor. I mean, this is like the best couple of tarot, and where you both bring all of your intuition, insights, and wisdom into the relationship, right? I think that both of you know what you want, and also both of you are the ones working in order to make everything positive and work, right? Okay, so, and if you're not in a relationship, there's a huge possibility that you can be meeting someone with these traits, and someone very productive, very intelligent. It could be also a CEO or somebody in management. And if not, it is a person who likes to study a lot, who likes to be informed and very productive person. See, this is not a comfortable stay-home person. I would say that even though if this person stays home, it's a person who is very, very active. That's what I want to say. Okay. And so let's see. And okay, great. So I kind of like this reading because if you are in a relationship, I think things are also going to improve. There's changes coming your way, but these changes are positive changes. I would say that it looks like he could be promoted, or if this person is in a company, he will be promoted or will have like a better position. And if not, if this person is has his own business, he's going to make things work for the best. More money, probably closing an agreement or a contract, something in the way that is going to be huge and really, really good for the finances of the family. Although this person, even though let's say he is looking into this contract, it's not something that he really loves, but he does see the opportunity in it. So good changes on your way. If you're not in a relationship, well, I would say that again, I think that you might be meeting someone pretty soon, and this person is a very intelligent, very down to earth kind of person, and also somebody who is who has their pockets full, I like to say, and someone a little bit critical, I would say, somebody who has the capacity to question things, but that's also a trait from intelligent people, people who are, who studied, who has been around and has experience in business. They tend to not criticize, but they tend to question things because they're always with that energy of improving and the energy of making things better, right? So this is what the love reading is saying. It's a very positive reading, thank God. So let's see what messages the Believe in Your Magic Oracle deck has for you. And I kind of like to draw a card from this one. Let's see. What are the messages for you today? Oh, potion. So this is a super nice card. It says, remember to practice self-love. So it doesn't matter if you are in a relationship or not. These are the best practices in order to be more magnetic and in order to be more attractive, right? You always have to practice self-love, whatever it is. It could be exercising more, it could be eating healthy, it could be sleeping, it could be riding your bicycle, reading a book, or just, being with friends. So remember that one. So let's see what the Psychic Tarot heart for the heart message has for you. That's a very good message. Now, all of my readings, are for entertainment purposes, and they know in any way try to diagnose or anything like that. So please take that into consideration, and also remember that you make your future, right? Tarot or whatever divination element is just a guide. It doesn't, you always have the power to change your future. Okay, so let's see what card do we have here for, oh, okay, two are coming out of this oracle. So, okay, I guess it's time to confront and observe, right? If you're in that position, let's say you have a partner, well, maybe it's time to face the shadows a little bit. If there's any doubt or if there's any, necessity to confront what's not comfortable, well, maybe it's now the time to do it, right? Asking the right questions, being vulnerable, and bringing trust into the relationship. Now, confrontations are, there's a way of talking about your needs. So you always try to refer the need as to yourself, like using I statements, and validate the other person's feelings, because that's also important. So that can bring a lot of clarity in the relationship. And observe, it's like, maybe it's time to first observe and then confront, right? Like, okay, my observations are, and you're looking into the 4 quadrants of whatever's going on. So I love this card because it's also naming all of the elements, like, your thoughts, your emotions, the material universe, and the fire, the will. So observation means observe everything, not just one thing, not to point out a detail, but looking at the bigger picture. That's what observe means. And always listen to your heart, right? And then confront if it's necessary. Always bring the positive first and then the negative. And it's also good to make it about yourself and not to criticize the other person, right? You can also say, I feel da 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 when this happens, and I'm sure the conversation can start in a different way than just confronting and criticizing. Okay, beautiful. Now let's bring a card from the Oracle of the Roses, since we are talking about love. Oops. Okay. I like to shuffle and cut. The Ruler. Okay, these cards are usually depicting archetypes. So the Ruler is someone who has a lot of regulations, rules and regulations, right? This can mean many things. It can mean that you need to look into what's proper and what's not, or maybe you need to seek out information about what to do and what not to do. The Ruler is also this person right here. This is the Ruler. He's the king. So are you dealing with someone who wants to be on, taking care of everything. But remember, you're also the queen. So you also have, you're also the ruler. So maybe this card, what it's telling me is that there could be a lot of confrontations because you both want to rule over the other one. And that's not possible. There's always someone, you always need to, let's say it this way, you both win and you both lose. That's the best way of confronting yourselves or to deal with a challenge, right? So something to think about. And your tea leaf reading, taking some tea leaves out of my cup. Let's see what is the message from this oracle. I love this oracle. It's so down to earth. It always gives me such beautiful answers. Let's pick one and see if it makes sense or not to you guys. The claw. Okay. So the claw means be careful, do not take risks. Okay, so whatever means to you to be careful and not take risk, let me know if this resonates with you in the comments below. Now, let's bring in some charms and let's look at the map of clarity today and see what is in store for you. So I'm going to shuffle these a little bit and all right, let's see. So as you see, the map for clarity has 4 stations pretty much: avoiding, look again, clarity, and hidden. We have a lot of charms here, and we have some charms close to the center of the universe. And we have one charm in the middle of look again and clarity. So this is very interesting. Let's see. So clarity, I have, what's this? Okay, so it's a mushroom. It's a shroomy. Okay, it's kind of like in between look again. Mushrooms are always kind of mystical. It also means new ideas or visions that could be distorted or visions that could be, not real. So you want to bring clarity before you intend to bring clarity into your challenge. I don't know if you understand what I want to say, but basically it seems that you have everything clear, but look again. There's something that you are misjudging or you are missing or something that is probably out of reality that is in the way. Now we do have, this is a beautiful, it's a bird. It's, I'm not sure what it is. Pretty much it looks like like one of these mystical Chinese birds. I can't remember the name, but my intuition says, that it's time for maybe some freedoms, maybe, the truth brings freedom. Whatever you are missing out of reality, maybe it's time for you guys to sit down and have that conversations. Something is locked inside. There's probably a secret, or you need to, or have you missed something? Are you looking for something that you can't find? It's locked up. Whatever it is that you lost, okay, it's locked up somewhere. You have the key and you need to look again. That's what it's saying. It also means, the keys also means opportunities. So I think you have been presented with an opportunity that you dismissed, and it's actually saying that you need to look into that again. Okay. In the center of your universe, you have a beautiful, like, directional sign that says success, money, and happiness. So this is at the center of your universe. And I guess this is what we all want. But if you look again, you have it. And it's more towards the east side and the south, which means the east usually means like your motivation, your will. So this is not going to happen just because of luck. It's going to happen because you are going to put the work into it to be successful for the money and the happiness. And then you have a ballerina in the middle of the universe. Now, ballerinas are, they symbolize beauty, they symbolize art, they symbolize also the whispers of your heart. Like in art, there is the possibility of showing what's in your soul, right? It's an expression. So I would say that in the center of the universe, or in the center of this couple, are all of these good things, right? But there's also beauty, and there's also opportunity and wisdom. And so I would say that if you have a relationship right now, all of these things are in the center of that. And if you don't have a relationship, well, look again, because new opportunities can come your way. And what's hidden here? Okay, this could be different things, right? The cat usually symbolizes mystery, avoidance. Cats are usually, animals or elements of the night, and it usually, with the cup, it's telling me, hey, there's a little bit too much partying maybe going on. Or, the cup also means hidden emotions. It also can mean, love that is not expressed. And that probably is something that needs to be expressed, right? You have the ballerina in the middle of your universe, so it's time to express that love, or express whatever feelings you have for this person. Either you have this person in your life, or if you don't, maybe it's time for you to look into the opportunities and open up. And the camel, well, camels are a very resilient animal. They are, they keep water in their bodies for a long time. And it's depicting what I just said. It's someone who is keeping their emotions inside and not really telling them, but because they use those resources for themselves to stay alive. So basically, I think here there are a lot of unspoken love expressions that are not expressed, and I think it's time for you to express that love, and I think you're going to have a good response. Okay, so this is your reading, smiley people, and let's go to the next one. Okay, my dear, if you chose the lips, this reading is for you. And so let's shuffle the cards, reminding you that this reading is to have more clarity about your love situation, if you have a partner, how to keep love, or how to keep your relationship alive. And if you don't have a partner, there's also a message for you here. So let's start with tarot. Okay, let's see. Let's read the cards upside up. Okay, so basically, if you have a partner right now, it seems that your relationship is doing fine, is doing good. This is what you wanted. I do see happiness. I do see the possibility of a family. If you're not married, probably there's going to be a a marriage proposal. And if you are already married, it seems that, okay, you had some troubles in the past, but that's already gone, and you are looking into your future with happiness and joy. And pretty much, I also see here like the dominance of the woman, or a feminine figure, who is kind of like the pillar of the family, the organizer, the one that pretty much sets the tone for everything. And I also see some financial growth into this family, into this relationship. Okay, very nice. Now, if, as I say, there's also a possibility of pregnancy, having children. And I think that if you have already your partner, or if you're starting a family, that is the possibility that's coming. If you don't have a partner and you wish to have one, I guess the main message here is to work on yourself, like this card is saying. I know you are, I mean, this card already depicts all the good, positive things about yourself. Your finances are doing well. You love your career. You're doing things that are aligned with what you want to do and with your purpose. But I guess there's always aspects of yourself that you can look and try to heal from, that is going to help out when it comes to finding the right partner. So what I see here also is that maybe if you haven't found your partner yet, there's some issues in childhood that you might want to revisit and see if there's anything there that might be interrupting, or might be like an attachment issue, or something that is making you avoid relationships in general. But as I see here, I mean, there's a huge chance that you will be meeting someone of your delight, right? And I also see here like a strong independent personality. But even though you have that, I think that even you enjoy being single, there is a possibility that you might find someone that was related to you from the past. So let me know in the comments if this resonates with you at all. Okay, good. Let's see what the Amanda Lovelace Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck has to say. Let's see if there's a message for you here. Ooh, okay. So justice is coming. Now, this card kind of has the energy of karma. Every action has a reaction, right? Every thought has a presence in reality. So basically what this card is saying, that several things. One is that maybe there is some, some anger in your heart or despair. You don't have to do anything. Just let things sink in. Let life and God and the universe act in your favor. And I think that, if a loved one hurt you, or if something happened to you, this card is saying that justice is coming. Justice in a way not to harm the other person, but something better for you. like something better is coming your way. Okay. Um, this card also says maybe it's time to, clean up the closet. Maybe it's time for you to, put aside the things that you no longer need, as meaning that if you are in a relationship that no longer fits you, it is time to move on, right? Or if you are looking to find someone for your life, maybe it's time to renew yourself. Maybe it's time to look into the past and move on and clean up the closet, right? Clean up everything that you're no longer using and no longer serves your purpose. Um, Put it aside or give it away, right? There's a spade here, which means justice always has two sides. And even though you want to use this bat here and make justice on your own, just keep it in the closet, would you? I think that the universe has a way of putting things in its place where it belongs, and there's no need for us to do any movement right now. Just look inside and, just clean up your spaces, not just in the home, but also in your heart. Okay? That's what this card means. Let's pull a card from, let's see, from the Oracle of the Roses. Usually it's an archetype that is wanting to give you a message. Let's check out this oracle for a minute. Ooh, this is a beautiful card, the Alchemist. This is a type of rose. It's a wild rose. And pretty much what this card means is that you are the wizard or the witch in your life. You have the power to build your reality as you wish. Okay? The alchemist is a chemist, is someone who mixes things and makes a potion, makes reality, right? Is able to handle energy. So I guess what this card means is that if you want to keep love in your life, you have to do the effort to continue building the moments for the couple to continue intimacy, to continue communicating, to also provide a safe space for both of you to be vulnerable, right? The alchemist it's kind of like a scientist. He or she is the one who mixes things in order to provide a result. So this card pretty much is saying, hey, with everything you have, you already have everything in order to make things work. So just put on your gloves and do your work, right? If you don't have anyone in your life, probably an alchemist is on your way. So it's someone who is able to provide a beautiful, I would say reality, but it's someone who is magical, someone who is very spiritual, and it's someone that's going to understand where you're coming from and who you are. So it's a beautiful card for you to have. Okay, so let's pull a card from the Psychic Tarot for the heart and see what the message is for you. Okay. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. It says, well-deserved reward. So I guess you were waiting for this. You deserve the life that you want. You deserve the partner that you want. And this partner is coming to you. If you don't have it, if you do have it, this person is going to go through some changes, who is going to make things better. So this person has the power to make things happen. So I love this card. I really do. Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. Okay, so now I'm going to read your tea leaves, and we're going to pull out a card from here and see if any of these make sense to you. All right, the claw again. Be careful, do not take risks. Chair filled, someone new is entering your life. Okay, so I guess what these cards are trying to say is, look, someone new is coming to your life, but just be careful. Don't accept just anybody, right? Be careful, do not take risks, meaning that if you, I don't know, let's say you meet this person online, and make sure that you go with someone in your first date, or make sure that, people know where you are. So I don't want you to take unnecessary risks. But here, there's someone new entering your life. So that is a good message. So now let's do a brief, quick charm casting, and I'm using the map for clarity. Okay, let's move these cards. These charms a little bit, and let's pull out a few. See what's in store for you. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got. Okay. Inspire. All right. Oh, there's some beautiful charms here. Okay. We got a few like in the middle. All right. Okay, so these are very, very beautiful charms. I'm going to try to have a better look at these for a minute. Okay. See if you can kind of catch what's in here. Okay, so this map is to have more clarity on a situation. Every time I do charms, I want you to think about a question, maybe. Close your eyes, think about a question, and then, let's look at the reading together, see if it makes sense or not. Just take whatever makes sense to you, and the rest just leave it up to the universe. So there's 4 quadrants here. There's what's hidden, what are you avoiding, look again, and clarity. Okay? Now, in the center of the universe, of your universe, you have the charm that says inspire. So I guess you have this, maybe this motivation, this inspiration in your life that moves you through. And that's kind of like the center of your life. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you're an author. Maybe you like to write. Maybe you like to journal. Maybe you are a person who, you're very creative. You like innovation, right? So that's kind of like in the center of your universe. Now, for these charms here are going to bring you some light into your life. So imagination, you have the charm of imagination, the moon, a book, this is very interesting. An elephant and the stars, right? So I guess what this means is, the message here is, in order to obtain clarity, you should look upon the stars. You should, first of all, go inside and get inspired by your spirituality. Maybe you need to pray more. Maybe you need to meditate more. Go look for the inspiration. Maybe you need to go walk into the nature, or maybe you need to do some guided meditation in order to have that insight that you're looking for. If you are starting a project, or you want to start a new career or something new, or maybe you want to start, I don't know, a new phase in your relationship, that is going to come from inside of you. It's not going to come from outside. Your inspiration and your imagination are going to be the producers of that change, okay? Your emotions. Go and read more. This charm is a book, right? Maybe you need to get some knowledge. Maybe you need to find information for yourself. Maybe you need to, I don't know, go to couples counseling or get some help. It could be some self-help too, right? In order to help you with your challenges. But look upon the stars, look up, imagine, dream. I think if you are in a relationship, you could have lost that magic, that sparkle, and that sparkle needs to come back. And the only way is to have a little bit more self acknowledgement in what you want, or your desires, and meditate and think about it, right? The elephant is okay. It's a big animal, but it also symbolizes good luck. It symbolizes fertility. It symbolizes big steps, big movements. So, and it's between clarity and look again. Maybe you already have all the elements you need to make your relationship work. It's just that you need to put the work on it, right? Now, look again. These two charms are not really good. They're not very, they're not very positive, okay? The snake means that there could be maybe, I don't like to say this, but maybe there is infidelity going on, okay? Maybe there is someone trying to separate you. Snakes usually represents infidelity, or also someone who's trying to separate you, like a mother-in-law or someone who doesn't like you. So I just want you to be careful. Of course, these are things that we do for entertainment. Don't take things so personally, I think. But I mean, it's a message. You can, you have the freedom of maybe looking again, which is the advice that the charms are giving you. And the mice, it's also not really good. It means someone is stealing. So these two are really telling me that someone wants to steal your partner, or someone is trying to interfere or separate you guys. So I want you to look again, okay? And what's hidden here is, I think you are not able to see all the good you guys already have. I think that it is necessary to, to make a pause and reflect about what you have built in order to sustain the relationship, and look at the good side. Look at all the positive things you have it says a home here. So, houses usually represent the home, but it also represents real estate. There's there's money involved, there's growth, and there's luck. Like you guys are meant to be together. So these things happening here is just a phase or probably just a challenge for you to step into the self acknowledgement and realize all the things you do have, and that you need to kind of think about what you are, what you want in life. And what's outside of the map here is an axe. It's a double, yeah, it's a double axe, and it's it's outside of the map. So what this means is that probably there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of thinking that needs to be done. Maybe, and it was like kind of like right over here, right where the compass is. I think that maybe if you're thinking of separation or divorce, I want you to look at all of the things you have here before you make a decision, right? So, yeah, that's what the charms are saying for you for this group. And so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video.